I came back 2 weeks later, or about a week later, and what do you think happened?
One was dead, one was alive.
One was perfectly spotted like a cheetah, and the other one was just bruised, banged, beat up. It was like inedible.
Wow.
Couldn't eat it.
Energy, man.
Energy. I just cursed, and I loved.
I could see that because I got a mean aunt, and whenever she comes over, all the plants die.
No way.
Yeah, so I definitely agree. All right, guys, he's back. He broke the internet first time. We had to have him back on, man. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Ted Carr, Fruitarian.
That's right.
What a username on Instagram.
Yeah, cheers. Got it. But when Instagram first came out,
Mm.
it's only like the square pictures.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the cool thing was all the filters.
I remember that, yeah. I saw on your Instagram you just did a test on your levels and everything, a blood test.
Uh-huh.
How'd that go?
Yeah, I went in to see my testosterone levels because everyone said I'd have low test, and my B12 levels because everyone said I'd be deficient in B12 and testosterone, living on just fruit, and they're fine.
Really?
I sent them to my doctor friend because I couldn't even read the results. I was like, what does these even mean? So I sent them to him, and he's like, yeah, your levels are at the higher natural end for B12 and testosterone.
Okay.
And I don't supplement with B12, and I don't obviously take testosterone. So that's pretty cool.
That is cool. Did they tell you the number of the testosterone? What?
Yeah, I forget though. It was like, I have the screenshot. Maybe we could post a screenshot or something of it. But I forget the number. I didn't understand the results, so I sent it to him.
That means you're doing something right, though. If your testosterone's good, your vitamin B is good.
Yeah, and it must be because I squat. Squatting boosts testosterone, and I sleep really, really well. I track my sleep with this Oura ring. I'm always trying to get that sleep score higher. So my sleep is on point, and my leg training is now on point.
Yeah. And you're doing no FAP.
And I do no FAP. Yeah, and I don't do like a ton of cardio, which can tank the test as well.
Really? Cardio tanks testosterone?
Long distance endurance training, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But sprinting boost tests.
So I wonder why the distance lowers it then.
It's just too much heart pumping, too much nervous system drain. Like, think how you feel after you run an ultra marathon. You want to or you want to chill.
That's true. Yeah, and all the sprinters are jacked, and all the distance runners are like twigs.
Exactly. Yeah, you just look and see who's got higher test.
Yeah. That's interesting, man. Well, I'm glad they were good levels because I was worried on your diet if they would be at a good range.
Yeah, someone was telling me earlier, like, you have to eat animal products if you want B12. And I'm like, well, I don't eat any animals. Haven't eaten them for 15 years, and B12 is perfect. So how do you explain that?
Yeah. That is interesting. So how are you even getting B12 then?
Good question. The body produces it. It's like a byproduct of bacteria in the intestine. So, and it's also like there's bacteria on foods that we eat. Like if you eat an apple, there's going to be maybe some micro amounts of B12 on there if you haven't heavily washed it. Or if you pick a strawberry from the vine, you don't heavily wash it, you're going to get some B12 there. I think it's just a byproduct of bacteria in the back. So if you're washing everything heavily, which I don't do, if you're washing everything heavily, you're probably going to be missing out on some B12.
Seriously?
So anytime I drop a food on the floor, I joke about it, and I'm like, oh, extra B12.
5-second rule, right?
Yeah, and look at little kids. Little kids are always picking stuff up off the ground, eating it, putting crap in their mouth, like, yeah.
Training their immune system. That's why we got weak during COVID. We weren't leaving the house, and as soon as you left, you got sick pretty much for like the first year.
Yeah, go live as a bubble boy and come out and see what happens.
Yeah. So you don't wash your fruit though? Because I get so many videos on my social media about that.
I buy the fruit from the grocery store, take it home and eat it.
What?
Yeah, I never wash it.
Dude.
Unless it's clearly got mud on it, which rarely ever does.
Yeah. So you might have parasites.
No.
Dude, if you're eating fruit without washing it.
No, never, bro.
I mean, people wash it with tap water, which is stupid because that makes it worse in my opinion. But
yeah, the only thing I would rinse or wash is if I was going to rinse some dirty celery or something. But even then, I just use my hands. I look at the dirt in the celery, I just rub it off with my hands. I look, eat it.
Damn, you don't get any stomach aches from all the pesticides and herbicides?
I eat organic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
damn.
I want to eat organic.
Dude, I'd be washing mine with vinegar and baking soda.
A lot of people are OCD about that.
Yeah, because I see videos of parasites coming out of them. The vegetables. Dude, you definitely have parasites. Bro, we need to do a test.
Let's do a test.
I know a guy that can put like a thing on your chest and see if you have them.
Can I just take and measure my sample?
We could do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
That'd be cool.
We'll publish it after this episode.
Cool.
You think you don't have them?
100% I don't have them.
Dude, I'd be shocked. I have them.
Do you eat just fruit?
I eat a lot of fruit actually. You'd be happy with the amount of fruit I consume.
Do you eat like fish?
I do.
I think fish would have some parasites in them.
Yeah, I do like sushi. I've cut back heavily on sushi.
Why?
just because I used to go to the all-you-can-eats for like... All right, guys, shout out to LinkedIn, today's sponsor. As a B2B marketer, you know how noisy the ad space can be. If your message isn't targeted to the right audience, it just disappears into the noise. Luckily, with LinkedIn ads, you could precisely reach the professionals who are more likely to find your ad relevant. With LinkedIn's targeting capabilities, you can reach them by job title, industry, company, and more. Stand out with LinkedIn ads and start converting your B2B audience into high-quality leads today. LinkedIn ads allows you to build the right relationships, drive results, and reach your customers in a respectful environment. You'll have direct access and build relationships with decision makers. There's over 1 billion members on their platform, 180 million senior level executives and 10 million C-level executives. You'll be able to drive results with targeting and measurement tools built specifically for B2B. In technology, LinkedIn generated 2 to 5x higher return on ad spend than other social media platforms. You'll work with a partner who respects the B2B world you operate in. 79% of their content marketers said LinkedIn produces the best results for paid media. Me personally, I've found some great podcast guests, and it's been an incredible platform for finding out new information. Start converting your B2B audience into high quality leads today. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Go to linkedin.com/social to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/social. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be. $25, wow. And they use the sketchiest quality sushis.
Yeah, right? They're just trying to fill you up with
I mean, think about it. It's $25, so they're probably spending 5 to 10.
One of my favorite things to get when I go to a sushi restaurant, bro, I just ask for a cucumber avocado roll. No rice, just cucumber avocado. And I get a big amount of cucumber avocado. It tastes delicious.
Okay. So you're eating vegetables.
What is a vegetable of those two?
Isn't a cucumber a vegetable? It's not?
It's got seeds.
Oh.
If it's got seeds, it's a fruit.
Wow.
Botanically speaking.
I did not know that.
If you're talking culinary, then yeah, culinary people consider cucumber a vegetable, but botanically, scientifically, it's a fruit.
Wow.
Anything with seeds.
Anything with seeds.
Yeah. So like pumpkin.
So pumpkin is a vegetable. Pumpkin is a fruit.
Yeah.
Wow. I always thought it was a vegetable.
Yeah, a lot of okra. You know okra?
I do.
Fruit or vegetable?
Well, it has seeds, right?
Yep.
So it's a fruit.
Exactly.
Holy
Everyone
crap.
thinks it's a vegetable. Zucchini, tomato. Like when people say, "Oh, I love vegetables," I'm like, "Oh yeah, tell me your favorite vegetables." Like, "Oh, tomato, avocado, cucumber." I'm like, they're like peppers. I'm like, bro, those are my favorite fruits.
Pepper is a fruit? That's crazy. Do you grow your own stuff?
I used to grow my own stuff. I used to have my own garden. Grew peppers, grew tomatoes, corn. Yeah. One time I had my own big compost pile, and I had juice things at home, and I take the juice pulp and throw it in the compost. And all winter long, I kept loading up my compost with juice pulp. And then come summertime, I spread that compost all over the garden. And I didn't realize that compost had so many tomato seeds in it from all the tomatoes I was juicing.
Yeah.
So my garden, at the time, I planted like specific seeds everywhere, right? But then tomatoes just grew everywhere because there was seeds, like thousands of seeds over the whole compost.
That's crazy. So
warning for people who are juicing tomatoes and putting it in the compost.
I want to have a garden one day. That's like a life goal of mine.
Yeah, I think I think that's like right up there with having kids.
It's up there for sure. Living off the lay of the land must be a good feeling.
Dude.
Because we grew up like our ancestors grew up like that.
It's such a good feeling picking something from a tree or a bush and just eating it and knowing that like you grew that and it's so good.
It just feels pure.
So good.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Being in touch with nature. There's a spiritual side to dieting that people don't even talk about.
Spiritual side to dieting, spiritual side to growing your own food. My friend always recommends sucking on the seed before you plant it.
Really?
So your DNA becomes one with the seed. So then the seed grows, the fruit, with your DNA in mind. It's like knowing what you need.
That's interesting. I'll try that, man.
Yeah, so suck your seeds or spit on them too. I always spat on my plants, on the roots. Spit on the roots.
They say plants are conscious.
Oh, for sure. Dude, you can do this test. It's so crazy. I did this test, and many people on YouTube have done a similar test. I took 2 groups of unripe bananas, like green. And I split them up. I divided them into 2 separate groups. And I put them in 2 separate rooms of the house, same temperature of their house. And I wrote a love letter to one of the groups, saying how much I love them and how much they're appreciated and how beautiful they are. And then the other group, I wrote a hate letter, like a death letter, death note. I was like, I hate you, you piece of you're so ugly. And I spent 10 minutes praising this bunch and 10 minutes absolutely hating this bunch. And I came back 2 weeks later, or about a week later, and what do you think happened?
One was dead, one was alive.
One was perfectly spotted like a cheetah, And the other one was just bruised, bang, beat up. It was like inedible.
Wow.
Couldn't eat it.
Energy, man.
Energy. I just cursed. And I loved.
I could see that because I got a mean aunt, and whenever she comes over, all the plants die.
No way.
Yeah, so I definitely agree.
Dude, you got to move those plants next time she comes.
Yeah, no, for real. Even with dogs, like they could sense evil. I've had a couple people stop by the crib, and the dogs just run away from them.
Wow.
Yeah, man, they're good detectors of pure and evil. And babies.
And babies. Uh-huh.
Yeah, if a baby starts crying around someone, it's a bad sign. You know?
It's good to know, man.
Yeah, no, for real.
Babies don't cry around me, so I think I'm blessed.
You have good energy then, man. Yeah. It's from your diet, probably.
And dogs love me too, so I'm good.
I think you not eating processed meat is helping your spirituality levels. Because apparently that's a bad thing on your spiritual side if you eat poor quality meat.
You can just feel it after the first meal, huh? You eat the big meal of poor quality meat, see how you feel, versus eating a big meal of like delicious watermelon or whatever, see how you feel. It's just the energetic hit right there.
Was that a big reason why you switched over to this diet, the energy side of things?
That's what kept me going. Yeah, that's what made me maintain. So I switched over just to get like a quick result of like clearing my skin. Once I got that result, I was feeling so damn good. Little things, bro, used to piss me off like crazy. I was the kind of guy who'd break my skateboard, snap my pencil, break plates. I punched the wall. I used to snap.
Damn. So you had temper issues.
Oh yeah, big time. Learned that from someone else in my family, but major temper issues. And when I got on fruit, nothing got under my skin anymore. Like if I took a wrong turn while driving, I was like, oh, it's all good. Someone said something nasty to me. I'm like, oh, it's just them. Like I became so chill on fruit because I got rid of all that toxic energy. So
wow.
My whole personality changed.
You do seem very mellow, very laid back.
I'm pretty mellow, pretty laid back. But it wasn't always that way, bro. I used to be the guy that got pissed.
Damn, I can't picture that with you.
You should play pool with me. An easy shot, I might get pretty pissed.
Yeah?
But just for a second, then I chill.
Pool's your game?
I just started playing pool and I love it.
I feel like that's a lost game these days.
It's so, you play?
No, but I feel like
it's so fun, bro.
It's not as commonly played as it used to be.
You ever played darts?
I love darts.
Yes, if you love darts, you love pool.
Darts and cornhole are my
cornhole, yeah, okay. And you like mini golf, putting?
I'm all right. I'm tall, so the things are never my height or whatever, the clubs. But it's all right. I'm competitive with anything.
Cool, let's play a game of pool sometime.
Yeah, anything athletic, I'm down. Like pickleball.
Cool.
I'd be curious to see how athletic you are given your diet.
I'm down, bro. Let's do it.
You think you could keep up with me?
100%.
Let's hit the sauna after this.
Let's do it.
You think you could last 30 minutes?
Yeah, easy.
Okay.
Easy.
I've never met someone that outlasted me in there.
I'll do it, no problem.
We got to record this.
Sign me up.
I love it. I saw on your Instagram, you haven't put a phone next to your head since you were 16.
A phone? Yeah, no. I'll just audio speaker or put it down and I talk. Ideally, I'm not even holding it.
So when you're in the public place, you still do that?
Yeah. Well, I got a little stand for it too to make it easy, so I can talk like that.
Okay.
And like, I don't even want to touch that thing, bro. It's on airplane mode right now. If it's on my pocket, it's on airplane mode. If it's near me, it's on airplane mode.
You sleep next to it?
Hell no, it's out of my house, out of my bedroom. I used to have a sign on my door saying no phone in the room.
So when girls come over,
they know it's the rule.
Wow, so they got to leave their phone.
They're not on their phone when we're in bed.
It's like an NDA.
Yeah.
That's a private kingdom.
This is a phoneless room.
Yeah. We got a lot of funny comments on that video, dude.
Which one?
The one where you've had sex 2,000 times but only finished 50.
Oh yeah, yeah. My ex hit me up after that, and she's like, yeah. Now that I think about it, with me, I was with her for like 2 years. She's like, with me, you only finished like 7 times.
Wow, in 2 years.
Yeah.
And you were probably having sex like almost every day.
Every other day.
Yeah, that's impressive. A lot of people were doubting it, but I could see it.
It's just an intention which most people don't have.
It's discipline.
If you have the intention, it can become possible. If you don't have the intention, which most people don't have, it's never going to happen. You're just going to nut every time.
Yeah.
Like, who goes on .com, for example, and is like, I'm not going to come. Nobody does that. But you could. That could be your intention.
Right.
Same with sex. You could have sex with the intention that tonight or today, not going to come.
I tried incorporating some of the techniques you taught afterwards, and it didn't work. I think I need to...
Let's see if you have them memorized. What are all the techniques?
So the first one was don't clench your butt cheeks. Second one was don't tell yourself you're going to finish. What was the third one? You gave 4, actually. I forget the other 2. What were they?
Focus on your breath.
Oh, breath.
And focus on purely giving her pleasure. It's not for you.
Right. So I think I didn't do the last 2.
Okay. Yeah, it should be just for her. And then when you start to feel really good, you just bring attention to breath.
Yeah. I did try the butt cheek one. It helped a little bit, for sure. And I started doing Kegels. So when I pee, I stop in midstream.
Yeah, good.
You used to do that too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know if that helps, but.
You rarely even need to get to that level or that level of squeezing if you're just focusing on her and focusing on your breath and the intention is there.
Yeah, it's an important skill to have because a lot of guys bust in a minute, so if they can last longer.
Oh yeah, bro. I didn't realize how big of an issue it was until I started talking about it with people. They're like, there's no way. Even my friends doubt me. They're like, there's no way he can last that long. And then they meet my girlfriend and we're like, yeah, it's legit. It's so surprising to me. But I guess I remember when I first started, it was difficult. I didn't know if it was possible either, but I just tried every single time and failed the first few times, but got the hang of it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of guys have issues right now. I don't know if it's from something, but they just can't last. Like the average time is probably 2 minutes, if I had to guess, if even.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Girls are speaking out on it too now.
Speaking out about what?
They're really upset with the guys right now.
Coming too quick?
Yeah. Especially
well,
one
the
night
guy
stands.
should at least make the girl come first. If he knows he's going to come quick, make her come first.
I don't think most guys think like that.
Most guys think they're not going to last. Guys think they're going to last longer?
No, they just think they're going to come and dip.
Oh, yeah. They're not even in it for her, huh?
Yeah.
Bro, I met a friend in Mexico recently, and he told me he gets so much pleasure from eating that he'll eat a girl's for like 8 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's too long, man.
8 hours. That's all he wants to do. And some girls fucking love it.
How does his tongue not get so tired? I mean,
because he trains it, bro. It's a muscle.
How does he train it?
Eating.
Dude,
I asked him for like his favorite positions, and he gave me a few of his favorites. But one of them's interesting. One of them is like she's upside down and her like legs are in the air.
Okay.
And then his head is just down, going at it.
Wouldn't the brain just get overwhelmed from that blood going to it?
No, his head's just like that. Like you're eating. He's literally like heads
yeah,
down.
but
Like
if she's upside down, isn't all the blood going to her brain?
I guess she's like
sideways a little bit.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't even think that's pleasurable for the girl after 6 hours.
They mix it up. They switch positions. But yeah,
he
just says it's all he loves to do is eat.
Damn.
That's his thing.
The taste doesn't throw him off?
No, some girls have no taste. Some girls taste good.
You think so?
Oh, for sure.
Depends on what they eat, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Depends on what they eat.
Because I've smelled some weird ones, dude.
Do you do like a little tester before you go down?
Yeah, you have to. Sniff test, right?
Yeah, but use your hands, right?
My hands?
Like your hand will go down, like do some finger job, and then come up and just.
Oh, that's more
casually.
discreet. Yeah, that's smart. No,
That's
I do
the
it.
way,
I do a smell test usually, but the hand test is probably.
You do a smell test with your face?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you've gone too far. You've gone too far at that point.
Yeah, the finger one's more discreet though, because you could kind of be low key with that.
100%, and then just be like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. What's the ratio of like good to bad?
I've
your
pretty
experience?
much only had good. I think I've had one questionable one.
Okay, and her diet was just carnivore diet.
What was it? I think she was new to the diet.
Okay,
She was detoxing.
got it. So parasites were coming out.
Detoxing through her vag.
Yeah. No, it definitely matters though, what they're eating.
Uh-huh.
Same with guys, I heard.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why we load up on pineapple juice, bro.
Yeah, pineapple and watermelon, right? That
I don't know
helps.
about watermelon. I know pineapple works.
Oh no, watermelon helps you stay hard.
Yeah, watermelon's like nature's Viagra.
Yeah, but pineapple makes it.
Dude, I didn't know that either one time. So I did Watermelon Island.
What's
ate
that?
Watermelon for 7 days. And those 7 days were so hard for me not to bust. I was horny for 7 days.
Holy crap!
Like super, and I was just always hard for 7 days. And this was like a couple years ago. So I was like 31, so I wasn't like super young. But
Yeah.
Watermelon Island, bro. Oh my god.
Just eating one big watermelon a day?
A couple.
Oh, two?
Yeah. Depends how much cardio you do. Depends
Damn.
on-
That's hella sugar, right?
yeah, but sugar's good, bro.
Fruit sugar is good.
Even if we were to lay out all the isolated nutrients like protein, oil, salt, and sugar, those are like the main four, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which would you choose to want to use as your fuel to go run an ultra marathon?
Probably sugar, right? Because that's
Yeah.
carbs.
Yeah, exactly. So you know you want that to go far. You're not going to pick salt. You're not going to pick protein. You're not going to pick oil. You're going to pick sugar, and you're going to go. So it's obviously white table sugar is not the best, but it's still better than salt and oil and protein powder.
Wow. That's an interesting take.
Like you'd use it to save your life in an ultra marathon event.
Have you run one before?
Yeah, Burning Man.
Jeez.
It was only 50K.
50,000 kilometers?
50 kilometers.
Oh, 50 kilometers. Oh, yeah, because I've run a 5K.
Yeah,
so that's
10X.
so that's 30 miles then.
Yep.
That's a lot.
It was around Burning Man, just the loop.
Damn. You make it?
Tough. Yeah. It was 3 days after I did the Ironman.
Okay. So you were still sore from that.
Yeah, and I was on fruit, bro. At Burning Man, I had the Burning Man diet. All I brought with me was dates, hemp seeds, and apple juice.
Damn.
I lived on those 3 foods for the whole Burning Man. And at the end, it was crazy. On the last day, I didn't expect this, but on the last day, 3 random people came up to me and they're like, hey, where's the shower? And I'm like, first guy, I'm like, I don't know where the shower is. Second guy, I'm like, I don't know where the shower is. Third person, I'm like, why is everyone asking me where the shower is? And she's like, oh, because you look so clean. And I look so clean because I didn't have any like oil and crap coming out of me, and so the dust wasn't sticking to me. So everyone else was like covered in dust.
Wow.
But my skin wasn't retaining the dust because there was no oil for it to stick onto.
Was it oil or was it sweat that it was sticking to? Maybe you just
I
weren't.
was sweating.
You were sweating?
I was running. Yeah, it was just like the oil.
Interesting.
But that was, yeah, it was fascinating. Diet was super clean. Body was super clean on the outside.
Wow. You were so clean, people thought you showered.
Yeah.
That is pretty nuts.
You been to Burning Man?
No. Should I?
Yeah, you'd love it, bro.
People just do psychedelics there and listen to music, right?
They hang out, they chat, they trade. Everything's for trade. Nobody buys anything.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like bartering.
Yeah.
Oh, I would go just for that, dude.
It's
I love
super
bartering.
dope. Yeah, you go up to someone and be like, yo, I got 2 coconuts. What do you got for me?
Yeah, that's my style right there.
So cool.
That's a lost art, bartering and trading.
Yeah, I traded a bunch of different stuff, bro. At the last night, I had like a joint and I was like quitting weed. So I traded a joint for a bike. That was cool. And then
Well, that's a good trade.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And then after a while, I didn't need the bike anymore. So I traded the bike for, what did I trade it for? Like a flashlight or something I actually needed.
Okay.
And then when I was running the Ultra, people were like donating stuff to me. They're like, here, have an apricot. Have an extra. I didn't have socks. So someone's like, here, have some socks.
You didn't have socks during the race?
No, just bare feet and shoes, bro.
Dude, you probably had the worst blisters of all time.
It was bad.
Oh my gosh. I can't even walk without. Actually, I'm trying to switch from socks.
Get out of socks?
No, I'm trying to switch to linen.
Oh, like no more cotton.
Yeah. No polyester mainly, but
Cool.
yeah, cotton is pretty low frequency too.
How about hemp?
Yeah, hemp. I bought some hemp clothing,
Dude,
linen.
hemp clothing like lasts a lifetime, I heard.
Yeah? Yeah, I just bought some.
I should only wear hemp.
I feel good. I mean, I'm wearing linen under this and yeah, linen boxers and stuff.
Cool.
I feel a lot better, but it could be just mental. Who knows? Polyester's definitely a no, though.
Yeah.
That's basically plastic.
Someone did like a video where they showed like animation of the human body and the energy it gives off when it's wearing polyester versus when it's wearing something natural.
Really?
And it showed like the energy was much bigger when it was wearing something natural, and the energy was much more confined when it was wearing synthetic.
I see that video because I'm all about data and studies.
Cool.
Although I definitely feel better. I just don't know how to quantify it.
Yeah, there's animations showing that. Like, have you heard of Kirlian photography?
No.
Kirlian photography is so dope, bro. You can take a picture of an organic apple, and you could take a picture of a conventional apple that's been cooked or something, and you can see the electromagnetic field around each of them. And the organic raw apple is vibing so high. The electrons are going like,
Really?
and the cooked conventional apple is just dead. And they took these pictures with cooked and raw broccoli, cooked and raw mushrooms, just conventional tomatoes versus organic tomatoes, both of them raw. And you can photograph the magnetic fields of these foods.
Holy crap.
And you can do it with people too. When people are feeling very, very grateful and excited versus very, very angry and depressed, you can visualize it. So it'd be cool to get that same Kirlian photography of somebody wearing polyester versus hemp.
Yeah, it would be. And that is fascinating. So it is true then that when you cook the food, it reduces the nutrients.
It's lifeless, bro.
Wow.
Take a seed, a raw seed, plant it, what happens?
Grows.
Yeah, if it's well watered, good soil, yeah. Cook that seed, plant it, what happens?
It doesn't grow.
It doesn't grow, it's dead. You've killed it. If you want to kill something, what do? You put it in fire. It doesn't add life to it. It reduces the life.
Interesting. People do it for taste, but they're not realizing that it's
They do
killing.
it for taste and digestibility. It's hard to digest a raw pumpkin. Much easier to digest a cooked pumpkin. But if I can't digest it raw in that solid state, I like to just juice it like carrots. Carrots are hard to digest raw. So I juice them, drink the carrot juice, perfect digestion.
Interesting.
Same with broccoli. I don't touch broccoli or cauliflower, but if it's juiced, I'll much rather drink that.
Oh, you don't eat raw broccoli?
No. One time I had a big meal. I was like, I'm going to make a big meal of this raw broccoli, raw cauliflower. Sat down. I'm like, all right, this is going to be an enjoyable dinner. Terrible gut ache. Try it. Nobody does it. But if they try it once, they're never going to do it again.
Wow.
So if I can't make a meal of something, I don't even want to eat it.
So I got to chill with the microwave then.
Bro, microwave, if you microwave water and then you let it cool, so now it's room temperature, and then you water plants with it, the plants don't grow.
Holy.
You've killed the water.
That's crazy.
You boil water, you let it cool, you water the plants, it grows. But microwaved water, the plants won't grow.
So what's the way to warm up food then?
An oven or a stove.
Okay. Takes longer, but I'll start doing that.
5-10 minutes.
Yeah. Also, the food tastes like after I microwave it. Like, it feels like it lost its flavor.
Bro, it lost everything. Completely denatures it.
Damn. And everyone uses microwaves.
Yep. You can just Google image microwaved water plants versus boiled water plants. And the microwaved water plants are like, "Bleh."
That is nuts.
And you put that in your body, bro. You're trying to grow your body with microwave water? No way.
Wow.
Think about this. If you had a little baby, a little toddler who's coming off the teat, would you put water in a microwave to the baby, let it cool down and give it to the baby to drink?
No.
Doing it to yourself.
Nuts. I'm going to throw it out then.
Yeah,
No
bro.
need for it.
It's a good place to hide money or something. But other than that, yeah, garbage.
Wow. What's the longest lifespan a fruitarian has had that you know of?
Don't know. And even if it was low, let's just say for this conversation, let's say it's 90. I have no idea. Let's just say it's 90. That wouldn't tell me how long I could live or how long you could live because of a couple things. Number one, it's such a small data set. Like there's hardly any fruitarians out there to begin with. So the data set's very small. Plus, I don't know how that person's upbringing was. Were they raised fruit? Or were they eating crap until they were 80? How's their sleep? How's their relationships? How's their purpose in life? Maybe they have no purpose. They're feeling depressed. They die at 90 because they have no purpose.
Right.
There's so many factors at play. You need a large data set and try to keep everything equal, which is very difficult to do. So I think the best you can do is just use your brain and ask yourself, what's the healthiest thing to do in every area of life? What's the healthiest way to sleep? What's the healthiest way to drink water? What's the healthiest way to eat? What's the healthiest way to go about the day? And then expect the best results from that your genetics could possibly give you.
Right.
Keeping in mind that you've probably had a history with drug use perhaps, or a lot of stressful times in your childhood or whatever that may have shortened your eventual lifespan.
Yeah. I just had a brain scan done and I had some childhood trauma. So I wonder if that affected my life, my lifespan.
See that trauma on the scan?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it shows up white. I'll get you on Dr. Amen in LA.
Can you pinpoint it back to something?
I was trying to think if it was like a specific moment, but I think it was just a compilation of parental like verbal abuse. But it wasn't like a specific thing. You know what I mean?
So it's like a region of the brain or different white parts around the brain?
For me, it was just one region. Some people have trauma everywhere, different parts, but mine was just in the center. So
now when you meditate, you can focus on it?
Yeah. Well, I don't meditate. I need to start doing that, but yeah. I'm going to do hyperbaric oxygen chamber 3 times a week starting next week.
Wow.
He said that will help. And then I'm doing neurofeedback after our episode.
Hyperbaric time chamber? Not
Oxygen.
time chamber, oxygen chamber.
Yeah.
Hyperbaric time chamber, I think some Dragon Ball Z. Hyperbaric oxygen chamber. So you're sitting in a chamber and you're just breathing normally?
For an hour, yeah. It's just full of oxygen.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Have you done it before?
No. Have you?
No. But I've done breath work, intense breath work, 3 times, where you just for 30 minutes, and you need a guide to keep reminding you to breathe, otherwise you forget. But for 30 minutes, you just go maximal inhale through your mouth, maximal exhale through your mouth. It's very simple. Just
For 30 minutes?
yeah.
Damn.
It's cardio. Like it feels like cardio.
That's a long time to be doing that.
Bro, you trip.
Yeah.
3 times I did it, 3 times I tripped.
Holy.
And I've gone to conferences, I've read a lot of books, I've hired coaches, I've talked to some really cool people, I've gotten good insights from people. Bro, the insights I got from these 3 sessions, life-changing.
Really?
You deal with, stuff comes up that you never thought of before. You start piecing things together that you'd never pieced together before. You can start crying for no reason.
Wow.
You're not happy, you're not sad, your body's just crying. And I asked the teachers, I'm like, why am I crying if I'm not happy or sad? They're just like, that's released trauma, that's stored trauma getting released.
Dang. I need to try that.
Yeah, bro.
That's fascinating.
But it, like I said, it helps to have a guide.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that alone.
You're going to chill after like 5 minutes. You're like, okay, I'm good. But you need someone to keep pushing you. So I've also led circles like that. I got a group together, my company, my team. I got everyone together. I led them through that. 4 out of the 10 people we had started crying.
Holy crap.
And the other person, one person started just laughing hysterically. Just breathing. That's all you need.
Yeah, breathwork is so fascinating, man. There's some interesting techniques.
And that's the simplest one I know of. It's intense, but it's like the insights you get, the benefit you get, you're like, that was worth 5 years of therapy right there.
Damn.
One session.
Yeah, I saw one on Instagram where you breathe once a minute for 60 minutes.
So you inhale and hold it?
You inhale for 30 and then exhale for 30.
Oh, cool. For
So you do
30
that,
minutes?
yeah, one breath a minute for 60 minutes.
Oh, an hour. That's sick.
And
I'd
you
love to
start
try that.
hallucinating,
I would
apparently.
love to try
Yo,
that.
I'm down.
Bro, have you ever tried just staring in a mirror for an hour?
No, that sounds difficult, though.
Apparently you also start tripping.
I think you would because your body's
Crazy
confused, right?
hallucinations.
Yeah, I
And
bet.
apparently it works too if you just stare at someone else for an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Start hallucinating?
Like you just stare at them. You don't look at, you can't break eye contact.
Yeah. I've never stared at more than maybe 20 seconds in general, so an hour sounds difficult.
Do it with your next girl.
Yeah? Just stare at her.
bro.
See her soul at that point.
It's just your soul.
I saw you use lemons and limes as deodorant.
Oh yeah, bro. You dig, huh?
I dig.
Yeah. Someone saw me buy a lemon the other day, and they're like, "Oh, what are you gonna? What sort of drink are you gonna make with the lemon? What sort of food are you gonna make with the lemon?" I'm like, "No, this is for my pits." So if you use half a lemon in the morning on your armpits, the rest of your entire day you will not smell,
Wow.
even if you break a sweat. The acids from the lemon or something in the lemon just kills all of the stinky bacteria.
I'm going to try because I use these natural deodorants right now, and they're not cutting it.
No, bro.
Because I play basketball and I'm pretty active.
Uh-huh.
So
So you can either buy the fresh lemon, which I'd recommend, although they have a shelf life, or you could just buy the bottle of pre-made lemon juice, you know, and use that. Limes work as well. The risk though is you don't want to put a bunch on and it like runs on your body, and then you get sun on you. You don't want sun to make contact.
why?
It can burn your skin.
Oh,
So don't go tanning like this after.
okay.
So try to put it on and then put a shirt on. So
Keep your shirt on. Yeah. You're repping the school today.
Yeah, bro. Big school fan.
You launched your own community there?
Multiple.
Nice.
You in school?
I'm not, but I've dabbled with the platform because I see people making a killing on there, and I think it's interesting.
It's the best, bro. I went to the second page of Google to try and find like the best membership site. Couldn't find it anywhere. And it was only after a few months of searching for the best membership site, I finally got an email from school saying, the wait is over. And I forgot I signed up for the wait list like a year prior. So they announced it, wait is over, come in. I created a community right away. I was like, this is perfect. It's got a community feed right there. It's got a classroom right there. It's got a calendar feed right there. It's awesome. So good. It's got DMs. It's so clean. Yeah. And I recommend everybody check out the competitors. I recommend people check out Circle and Kajabi and Mighty Networks and Podia and Thinkific and Teachable and all these competitors. And then once you've created a 14-day trial on all of those, create a 14-day trial in school and see which one you like the best. Everyone is going to use school.
So user-friendly.
So
Plus the people behind it I like.
Yeah.
Sam and Alex. That's a deadly duo.
Deadly, bro. Sam is the Steve Wozniak, just working away, making it sweet. And Alex is pumping it and getting some awesome case studies.
Yeah. It's cool to see Sam take a step back, be more like out of the scene, because he was the face of YouTube for a bit.
Bro, I binged all his old stuff.
I watched his course. I paid $5 for it, I think.
Quantum or Accelerator?
Yeah, the organizing course or whatever.
I think it was Accelerator.
Might have been. It was like 5 years ago.
Accelerator, yeah. Yeah, I watched all his stuff, and he's so different now. And he's I've been hanging out at school headquarters recently. I was there right before this, and he's a jokester now, bro.
Really?
He's super funny.
Wow.
And once a month he comes to Vegas for the school games championship award ceremony or whatever. And even people at the school games championship, they're like, dude, Sam is just cracking jokes left, right, and center. He used to never be like that. He used to be so serious.
Sounds like he had an ayahuasca trip somewhere
Oh, bro.
along the way.
Yeah, he's a super funny guy now. You'd never expect that from watching his videos.
Yeah, I
He
could
was
never.
so serious.
So serious back then.
Yep. It's almost like he was angry in a way.
Yeah, for real. His focus was intimidating back then.
Yeah. He's still super focused, but he very much values user input. So very often, almost daily, he's asking people, what do you think? What do you think? That's his favorite question. What do you think?
It's important not to lose touch with your community.
Yeah. And he's in the DMs with all of the users and just like, hey, what do you think of this? How can we do this better?
It's very important because there's there's talks with ClickFunnels kind of losing touch with their community.
Big time.
I see it on Facebook every day now.
Big time, bro. The fact that they launched ClickFunnels 2.0 a year late, and then once they launched it, it was terrible. And they made everyone using ClickFunnels 1.0. They forced them to pay to upgrade. And they stopped providing support for ClickFunnels 1.0. The worst play in ClickFunnels history. Worst play in like software history, bro. It's terrible.
And now Go High Level's eating at their market share.
Huh?
I think they're in some legal battles right now, actually.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's tough, man. One thing I incorporated from you was your audiobook walks. Oh, yeah. Started last week, and I am learning a lot.
A minute a day is a book a year. 60 minutes a day? How many books a year?
60.
60 books a year, bro. 60 books a year. You become so well read.
So 1 hour a day of walking.
30 minutes out, 30 minutes back. That way you have no choice.
I like that.
You just walk out 30 minutes.
Yeah. You're also getting 10,000 steps doing that too.
Easy. Yeah. Audiobook walks, bro. Huge hack.
I'm already on my 3rd book, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, in a week.
Using Audible or Spotify?
Audible 2x speed. Oh, Spotify has audiobooks?
Bro, that's the hack.
Really?
I used to use Audible. I still do because all my stuff's there. But almost every audiobook you can buy on Audible, you can get on Spotify completely for free.
What?
Yep.
Dude, that's good to know because I just refunded 2 of my Audible books
Because they sucked.
because I'm out of credits.
So you refunded them?
Yeah.
Why don't you just buy more credits?
I'm cheap. I use the one free monthly one. I don't buy them.
Damn, bro.
No,
well,
but
Spotify will hook you up.
Yeah, Spotify. There's also a good app called Hoop LA.
Hoop LA.
Yeah. Connects with your local library. You get 8 books a month.
There you go.
Yeah, so I use that too. Because Audible, you get through one in a day or two. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't do 2x speed personally. I would do 1.2x speed.
I'll cut back because some books are definitely too fast on 2x. Like I'm like, what the going on?
And what I realized too, bro, is that sometimes it's less about getting through the book. It's less about finishing the book and being like, okay, what's the next one? And it's more about marinating in the vibe of the book. In which case, you might even want to listen to it at like 0.9 speed or like listen to it on repeat.
Depending on the book, yeah.
Because it's just the vibe the book gives you. Like when you read a certain book, you feel a certain way. And therefore, you're starting to manifest those certain results. If you're like, okay, finish that book, next one, you're changing your vibe now. But what if you were to just stay in that vibe?
True. Yeah, I'll lower it to 1.5 on my walk today and see how I feel.
Cool.
I love that.
It depends if it's fiction or nonfiction, right?
Yeah, I only do nonfiction, but
Cool.
you do fiction?
Rarely. The Fountainhead was incredible, and Atlas Shrugged was incredible. Big ones. You heard of them?
No, but I'll test it out. I like learning, so I don't know if I'd like fiction as much.
Fiction is more for me is about the vibe. It really puts you in the vibe.
Yeah, if I'm trying to get away from life, maybe. Pop
Yeah,
in.
you're just trying to like feel differently. Like if you listen to Harry Potter, bro, you will feel like you're in Hogwarts. You look at sticks as if they're wands.
I feel that.
You look at broomsticks and be like, I wonder if I could fly that. Like it just changes your perception of reality. It's definitely a bit of an escape, but it gives life a lot of color.
That makes sense. Ted, where can people find your school community and what else you got going on?
People can find my school community by just typing in Ted Carr, SKOOL on Google. I'll pop up.
CARR, right?
Yep.
What else you're up to?
Find me on Instagram @Fruitarian. Post on stories there too often.
Yeah, I love your stories, man. We'll link it below.
Cool.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching part 2, guys. Let us know which one was better.